How is everybody doing? L.A.Kendrick took another tell from the water. Would you dare? One shot, one take, we don't get paid for doing this. But we're here to provide you with content. Scary stories, factual, some fictional. And, there's no way for me to verify a lot of the stuff or some of the information that I receive, unless it's my own information, because I'll have footage of it. But let me jump back in and talk about this cat named Billy Meyer, right? I did a video on him a couple of days ago. Didn't know much about him, but he had all this information as far as video footage and showing you about UFOs and craft and certain groups of aliens that he had mentioned, right? So I was watching that. And again, there's no way to substantiate a lot of the information. I know what I saw. Some of it looked legit. Some of it looked, whatever. Didn't look legit. But again, I've never seen one up close. And he was making predictions about certain wars and what's about to come now. And I'm just saying that because I find it kind of interesting that he predicted the Iraq situation and then the war with Iran or something along those lines, Iraq and Iran. And he predicted that would happen, and then there would be the son of a president that caused it to happen, which would be the Bushes, right? So then he's speaking along, he's also speaking about wars that are coming in the future with Iran. And it's weird as heck, man, because it seems like that's where we're at right now. And they said this will be the war to end all wars. But he's made predictions in the past, and they've been accurate. And they said it's information that is received by extraterrestrials. Take that with a grain of salt, process that how you want to process that. And again, I mean, hey, really weird how some of that stuff that I looked at is starting to play out and come to light now. But you guys know how we do. We talk about everything supernatural, extraterrestrial, serial killers, demonic, cryptid, you name it, we talk about it here. UFOs as well. And make sure you get a copy of my new book, Demon Streamer. Great book, great sci-fi, okay? But what I want to talk about to you guys today is a story that was sent to me by one of the streamers. I mean, not the streamers, but one of my subs, right? And I found it pretty interesting. It happened in the late 90s, he said. And let me get right into the story. The party don't start till you walk in, and now that you're here, let's begin. All right, so the story goes like this. The gentleman sent me this article, well, not an article, but his story, and he says that he and a female acquaintance of his, well, not even an acquaintance, she was a fiance, and said they had gone out to the movies to check out a really, really good movie. And they went to dinner first, and then dinner. Right? I mean, dinner first, and then the movie. So they were enjoying each other's company, having a great time. And when they left the restaurant that they were in, that they just got through eating at, he said that something flew over the top of the car. He said it scared him. She didn't see it, but that'll change here shortly. So they get in the vehicle, and he's looking around, and she's asking him, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? He said he saw a shadow fly over the top of the car, or them when they were outside of the car. He said it's probably nothing, probably just a bird shadow, right? And so they get to the movie theater, and it does it again, but it was through the street lights and the parking lights in the movie theater parking lot. This time they both see it. So they get out the car and they look around, they don't see anything, which is freaky in itself. Because they was going to see a horror movie from what he was saying. And he said they got in, the tickets, popcorn, and some drinks, right? Which, in my opinion, I don't know how you could be eating that kind of food once you just had dinner. But nonetheless, that's what they did. Said they enjoyed the movie, enjoyed each other's company, laughing, yucking it up, having a good time. and the movie's over. Everybody's piling out. They're talking about what they just saw as far as the movie's concerned, and they're loving it, right? And all of a sudden, they get in the car and they're driving home. And then he said that something swooped in front of the car. Now they both saw this again, but they're looking around. They can't see anything. They can't see anything because he slowed down enough to where he was looking around and she was looking around. And they didn't see anything when they slowed down looking out, and they were looking out the windows, passenger window and the driver's window, right? So he said, okay, you know what? I'm going to take you home because I'm not feeling this, and I'm feeling like I can't protect you out here. Something's going on. So they drive home. He drives her home, gets to her parking lot, her apartment parking lot, and then they get out. And then he said, wait a minute, you left some stuff. So she gets back in and she's getting the stuff that she left in the car because she's in a hurry to try to get in the house. So she's grabbing stuff from the back seat and the door shuts on both of them on both sides. Not anything supernatural or anything like that. It's just shut. You know how doors will sometimes shut. And they're sitting there and then they're holding hands and they kiss each other good night. And then they say they see something fly over again. And this time it's projecting a shadow from the top of the parking lot's light. Now he jumps out and he looks around and looks up at where the supposed shadow is coming from, right? And he doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything. He's like, okay, this is insane, this is crazy. But the shadow was still projecting itself from said light. Like it was just sitting there. And then he said the wings opened up on this thing and it flew off. She saw the same shadow fly off. She's scared. She runs. He takes her into the house, makes sure she's secure. He runs back to his car and he darts off to his house. He said he gets home. She's calling to make sure that he's okay and everything is okay. And they were having that conversation about what was that, what happened, what kind of craziness did we just experience? And they got no answer. That's his story. That's what he left with me. You guys take that with a grain of salt. All kinds of creepy stuff, man, happening out here, man, and sometimes you just don't have any explanation, but it's always good to have a witness. He said if you play this video, he said what will end up happening is she will probably respond. They're no longer together, but she'll probably respond because she was a clear witness to what he's talking about. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up, you guys, all right? Tell me something. Would you guys dare want to be caught out there having a good time, dinner in a movie, and some shadow keeps flying around, flying over you, ruining your evening, and you can't make heads or tails of what this thing could possibly be, right? Can you imagine? Would you dare want to be caught out there like that? And then it opens up its wings. And then you still don't have any answers as you see the shadow because it's almost like it's invisible. So what's going to project an image like that is what I was thinking. I mean, I was intrigued because, again, you guys, I like this kind of stuff. And again, I travel all over to try to see if these things are true. I like the story. And hopefully she will chime in and quantify his story and verify his story. If not, it's just a story for you guys, all right? And in closing, would you guys check the dark recesses of your home? Check the dark closets. Remember, if you work late at night or into the wee hours of the morning, make sure you check inside of your car, under your car, or around your car. Look up, look down, right? Because you never know what's lurking in the dark, waiting to make you a story. And this has been L.A.Kendrick. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the content. All right? Appreciate you guys very much. Demon Streamer, guys, get out there and get a copy of that good work because, again, we do good work. All right? And until next time, you guys be safe and fill in the rest.